It is day 6 of living a creative life. I was doing it's day blah 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 of launching a show about creativity, but I think there's more to talk about than just launching the show. I really wanted it to be, at first, a guide on how to start a new show. But it's just another creative project of mine, and my life is mostly sectioned into projects. And obviously I want Really Creative to be a long-term consistent thing, but I don't want to box myself in because I have a lot of creative projects going on all at once. I'm preparing for my first solo art exhibition with Ugly Art Co. on April 26th. I'm producing music for friends. I am producing my own music. Working on my second album. It'll also, part of it will be soundtrack for my first art exhibition. And I'm also writing a book of connected short stories. And I've been feeling a little guilty because that project, the connected stories, has kind of fallen by the wayside. I don't know, it's so hard for me to consistently write. I started off with a new goal of writing for only 10 minutes a day, and then I bumped it up to 15 minutes, and then I bumped it up to 30 minutes, and then 30 minutes just seemed like too much, especially since I'm doing it first thing in the morning. So I want to get back into consistent writing. I'm noticing that producing a show, video and audio, while also doing a Q&A and scheduling artists and getting the website ready, and now I want to start doing monthly collage parties, that's going to eat up into some of my writing and music making. But as a content creator, I can set up my camera and do these projects and film them and show my process, because content is king, and to be consistent, I have to post everywhere at least once a day. I only have 11 subscribers on YouTube. I have almost 1.9k followers on Instagram. My TikTok is 251, and I've had a low TikTok follower count for a very long time. And I would get in modes where I was like, I'm going to be really consistent and post every day, but I didn't really have a plan. And so I was just kind of spinning my wheels. But now I have a huge list of ideas. I posted something today. It was just scenes from an art show I went to. Tennessee Williams, he also painted, and he has beautiful paintings about gay loneliness and gay yearning, and I'm all about some gay yearning. So I made a little video about that, and I kind of want to be my own art journalist, because I started out as a journalist, and my favorite thing to do as a journalist was interview artists, and there wasn't a lot of that going on in Tupelo, Mississippi. I did the best I could, but I was a general assignment reporter, so a lot of that stuff was breaking news and little here and there kind of things, and events that just happened the same time, so it was the same article. So I got really bored with being a journalist in Tupelo. But I could talk to artists all day. It's my favorite thing to do. Last night I had an interview, and I felt off because I don't know, sometimes when I'm asking questions, I don't know the exact question I'm about to ask before it comes out. And so I'll be like, what about, what is it? And I'm sure that can be frustrating for listeners, to have someone stuttering, but it is who I am. I'm going to keep practicing though. I've even thought about doing Toastmasters or some kind of program that helps me talk clearer and I'm able to get my questions out, because I don't go into interviews with questions written down. I'll do research, and then that it'll come up naturally. Like, I have like 3 main things that I want to talk about, but you know, I want it to be natural and flowy, and I think I'm doing a good job. I do have work. I felt bad because I interviewed Jay Opp and Benjamin Reese with Haven House yesterday, and I had no idea that it had already opened. They opened last weekend, so sorry guys. But you know, that was just one blind spot in my research, so it just gives me another reason to research even more. Today I'm interviewing Carl Bledsoe. He's a model, photographer, and entrepreneur. And I'm also interviewing Struli, who's a musician and DJ, and I'm very excited about that. He's one of my favorites. I really look up to him. So thanks for watching.